The two most up things that I've seen in sports in the last 50 years is Colin Kaepernick getting whiteballed by the NFL and the mishandling of Caitlin Clark. We all know at this point that Colin Kaepernick has been whiteballed by the NFL. This shit will forever hurt my soul, no matter what your opinion is about his level of play at the time that this happened, because the overwhelming amount of silence, namely from Tom Brady, Eli Manning, Peyton Manning, and all of the other influencers in the white space that could have done something about this, is unforgivable. Tom Brady comes out recently and talks about the food in this country and has talked about mental health, and good for him for talking about those things. But in 9 years, Tom Brady has not said one word about Colin Kaepernick and how he's been whiteballed. But I digress. Now, I've been coaching going on 35 years. This play by Alyssa Thomas last year against Napheesa Collier, even though she went for the steal, is nuanced. And I defended her last year, and I didn't call her a dirty player, but this was an unacceptable play against Napheesa Collier, and the way that she undercut her. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up and watch the video. Unacceptable play to undercut somebody to go for a steal. Now, fast forward to a couple nights ago. Indiana beat Phoenix, and then in the home and home, Phoenix came back and beat Indiana. That's not the point. The point is that DeWanna Bonner and Alyssa Thomas are a couple. They both play for the same team. And Caitlin Clark and DeWanna Bonner in the first meeting several days ago got tangled up, and it was just a normal basketball play. And clearly Alyssa Thomas didn't like it. Now, this is not like a baseball player hitting a home run, flipping his bat up in the air, and then the pitcher throws chin music to the next batter. This is about the mishandling of Caitlin Clark and the overwhelming amount of mistreatment of her on the court in particular, and the mishandling of her situation from the league office and Kathy to Adam Silver, who has to be involved in this situation at this point, to USA Basketball, to Nike. The only people that have handled things well with Caitlin Clark, who has completely transformed the entire landscape of women's sports and women's basketball, is State Farm, Wilson, and Gatorade. Everyone else has completely fucked this whole situation up, namely the players. And the amount of haterade on Caitlin Clark is just unbelievable. I wouldn't care if this that you see right here, this is the first angle of Alyssa Thomas putting her fucking knee in Caitlin's leg. Then she shoves her fist in her throat. So there are macroaggressions and there are microaggressions. Microaggressions are what Cheryl Swoops did and said last year, and then she backhandedly gave her compliments later, too late. And for the record, if this shit was happening to Olivia Miles this year or Paige Beckers last year, I would be just as outraged as I am now. But Caitlin Clark is different. The WNBA, USA Basketball, and Nike were not ready for this Tiger Woods moment with Caitlin Clark. I just cannot believe the colossal fuck-up that continues to happen with this shit. It's like they're sabotaging this incredible moment where someone was just trying to uplift women's sports and women's basketball, and everyone has... I don't even have words at this point. That's not chin music, what happened last night. That's throwing at somebody's head, if I'm using the baseball reference again, which is another unwritten rule that you don't do. Look, man, everyone knows that Caitlin is the reason that hot dog sales are up 700%, that jersey sales are through the roof. Everybody had Tiger Mania, and we blew this opportunity. The magic is gone that we could have had with Caitlin Mania. Can you imagine if we had handled Tiger Woods the way that we've handled Caitlin Clark? I mean, it is just, it is unreal what a colossal fuck it has been. Do you know how unbelievable it is for one person to single-handedly be responsible for a league turning a profit for the first time in 29 years, and for players now making nearly $600,000 when they were only making $70,000 as rookies? Do you have any idea how unbelievable that is? It's the same thing that Tiger Woods did for golf. and they've never looked back. Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the WNBA. I don't think they're ever going to look back. I don't think women's sports is ever going to look back. We've turned that corner, but something's different this year. And it is beyond a bummer.